How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, especially if you love sneakers, because we upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot for the people.
Often.
Very, very often. You can also find me often on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mr. Foamer Simpson. When I am not here in this illustrious alcove of sneaker boxes, you can find me frolicking around on those other platforms. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. Really does go a long way, helps the channel continue to grow, lets us know what type of videos you want to see, etc., etc. It's a win-win, Buckets.
It is.
Last thing I want to mention, uncivilizedstore.com. Buckets, my esteemed colleague behind the camera, him and I have a clothing brand. Uncivilizedstore.com is where we sell said clothing. We just dropped a Terminator t-shirt, super dope. We just dropped a pair of shorts for the summer. A lot of cool stuff on the website. You can go check it out. We will put a link in the description of this video for your convenience. Formalities out of the way, Buckets.
Yep.
We diving in?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, bang. Bang. This is the Air Jordan 3 Orwood Brown officially, but a lot of people are calling them the Palomino. These released yesterday, July 29th, and retail is $200. I say is and not was because these are still available. They did not sell out, which at this point is really not that surprising. You can still grab a pair pretty easily. I scooped these from a local spot down here in the Tampa area. Kicks are for us. If you tune in, you've heard me mention them before. Shouts to them as always. You know, this is a pair that I was actually somewhat excited about when I saw pictures. I gotta tell you though, right out of the box, a little bit underwhelming. Don't get me wrong, I dig the colors, I dig the palette. There's just something that isn't quite doing it for me. Buckets, do you feel me?
For sure.
You're not into these?
No.
Okay, Buckets. Damn, usually wait till the end of the video. You're jumping right in.
Well, I'm going to explain further later.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe as we kind of talk through this review a little bit, I will realize what that something is. I do love the Jordan 3, as some of you already know. It is one of my favorite sneakers of all time, no question. It is at the absolute top of the list for me. I mean, they are really that good. And I also dig these kind of neutral earth tone types of shades. So I'm not sure what it is that I don't love, but it is something. You know, a lot of times when you watch a sneaker review on YouTube, you'll hear people say, myself included, oh wow, these look so much better than they did in pictures. Pictures do these no justice, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure you've heard that before. I know I have said it a bunch. Sometimes it's the opposite. We see pictures, whether it be filters, whether it be angles, whatever it is, and you're like, wow, I love those. And then you see them in hand and you're kind of like, Buckets, edit in, insert a kind of disappointing sound effect. Wah, wah, wah. Something like that.
Okay, I'll see.
I don't dislike them. I'm just, maybe I built the hype up too much in my own mind beforehand.
Okay.
That's what I'll say. They used this really light tan, cracked leather on the upper. Kind of gives you those Ma Maniére Jordan 1 vibes. You've got the brown elephant print on the front and back of the sneaker, which is pretty dope. You see it on the eye stay panel here as well. It definitely spices the sneaker up a little bit. You know, believe it or not, my favorite detail on these is actually this darker tan suede around the ankle. Just kind of gives them a little bit more of a high-end feel, which I think was the intention with this colorway. The whole artisan type of feng shui. They used that same suede on the tongue with the gold Jumpman embroidered in. You know, maybe it's the gold that I don't all the way love on this colorway. You've got another gold Jumpman on the heel with that kind of milky heel tab. You got tan laces, a crispy white midsole, got a little bit of brown as well, and they went with a mostly gray outsole, as you can see, with a little bit more Jordan branding just to cap things off. Overall, not a bad sneaker by any means. The palomino, by the way, Buckets, did you know? Do you know what a palomino is?
Kind of.
What is it?
A horse.
It is. A palomino is a golden horse with like a white mane. It's kind of like a fawn pit bull.
Okay.
Which, if these were fawn pit bull inspired, I'd probably like them a little bit more. No disrespect to the horses, but I'm just saying I'm a pit bull guy. Very exotic. Maybe I'm even starting to talk myself into them. Buckets, this is what I do sometimes. Start to review the sneaker and then I get more and more excited about them. So how good are these? The moment of truth. How good are they? Final verdict. I think these are right around, I'm going to say 6 or 7 out of 10. Again, I do not dislike them. I just don't like them as much as I figured I would. I thought these were going to be like an 8.5, 9 out of 10 for me. I will split the difference and call them a 6.5 out of 10. My love for the Jordan 3, my love for the earth tones. Is that the right way to describe this kind of colorway, Buckets?
I think so.
Earth tones. I can't give them lower than that. I almost kind of want to bump. You know what? I'm going to bump them up. I'm going to take a page out of your book. I'm going to go to the second decimal, 6.75 out of 10. Final answer. Let me know what you think.
About your answer?
No, I don't care what you think about my answer. What is your final grade on these?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Come on, bro. You can't give a Jordan 3 a 3. Come on. At least make it a 5 out of 10.
No, definitely not. I think there's a bunch of Jordan 3s that aren't that good.
Unbelievable. This is like the mousseline. No.
Muslin, dude.
Muslin. This is like, I'm putting a little Italiano on it.
Yeah, a little Italian twang.
The muslin and the ama came together and somehow it just didn't quite hit the way I thought it might.
These aren't even in the same realm as the ama, so that's just...
I agree.
That's offensive to me.
Sneaker of the year. 3 out of 10. I guess you said you would elaborate. Tell us why. Why do you hate these?
So I think this is like, to give, a better analogy than you did, I think this is like the knockdown version of the Bio Beige.
Ooh, the Bio Beige. I didn't think of those.
But the Bio Beige exists.
The Bio Beige is better.
And is way better.
The Bio Beige is an incredible sneaker, though. So it's your love and loyalty to the Bio Beige that has you being a little bit unfairly harsh in this critique.
No, not at all. I think that there's nothing at all special about these, down the line, from the top down. And so why should I give them a good grade?
Wow. Buckets. It's like the angry substitute teacher or something.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about this colorway, the Jordan 3, Jordan Retros in general? Is this a pair that you copped? Is this a pair that you passed on? However you're feeling. Any thoughts, emotions? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets. I'm afraid to ask. Anything else from you?
No, I've said what I wanted to say.
You've said your piece.
Yep.
Adios.